Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well, and welcome to week 2, day 5 of the Weightlifting.Ai program. This video, I actually have 3 different suggestions because the first 2 are pretty minor and ones that are either in the works or ones that are probably been thought of by the Weightlifting House team. But the first one is just specific dates for competitions, specific or customizable training length cycles. That's one I've heard them specifically mention, or maybe I'm just misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that they've mentioned that several times, that that's something that they're going to add in the future once they're past the beta testing. But that would be really useful for someone like me who has a competition next month to be able to pick that specific date, or at least being able to pick a 7-week cycle or a 6-week training cycle, or kind of to customize that way. But I think eventually just being able to pick, I have a competition May 21st, and then having the AI being able to think of a program that peaks you towards that specific date. So I think that's something that they'll be able to do in the future, but that's something I just wanted to mention there. That'll be something in like week 6 of the program, this 8-week program that I'm on, that I'll have to make some adjustments potentially. The second one would be something that would be personally nice, a discount for the beta testers, since I'm personally in the beta test right now, but just for the people that have been beta testing, some sort of like discount for them. But if not, $40 is a pretty reasonable price, so it's definitely something that I'm willing to pay for the product that I'm getting. It seems like it's working pretty well so far. I'll have to see like long-term wise, obviously, because I'm only about 2 weeks in. After I work out today on this Saturday, I'll be finished with week 2, and obviously that's just a small sample size with a number size of 1, but that's something that I think would be nice for the beta testers. The other one would just be a referral discount. So lots of places do this for lots of different things, but just if someone signs up using whatever code Jim, then I would get a discount for a month, or permanent one, or however you guys would want to organize it. But I think that would be nice for people to refer other people in, because I know my roommate was asking about the program, and I have a feeling that if it was discounted for him and it was like a mutually beneficial thing for both of us, he might actually sign up, because he was actually curious about the app and doing it, because he is the one that taught me everything with weightlifting. So he has been weightlifting even longer than I have. But those 2 things, I'm sure, are stuff that you guys are talking about with the Weightlifting House team. The last one is being able to swap out. So in the previous video I mentioned cleaning up some of the text with some of the exercises. So you'll see in the screenshot in this video, it says block above the knee, clean pull plus clean plus jerk. And that obviously I assumed it meant all from the block or all from the hang, since I've seen that in the community post. If you don't have blocks, just do the same positions from the hang. A quick little aside from there, this is my 113 that I tried to triple. I randomly missed the first rep. Not really randomly, it was kind of a continuation of the 110, the last rep of that set. If you scroll back a couple seconds, you'll see that I was a little bit forward, and I had to take a couple steps forward to regain the balance or to center myself. So I had to, or I kind of continued doing that with the 113 on this first rep, but I was able to refocus and double that. So I was really happy about that. Would have been a lot more happy with the triple, but I gave it 2 reds and 1 white just because I made 2 of the 3 reps. I felt weird giving myself 3 reds because I feel like that's like completely destroyed by the set, and you missed everything, or like it was just like complete disaster. Like I missed the first rep and didn't even try the rest of it. But like I feel like coming back and hitting 2 justified that. But back to my suggestion with that. So how it says block above the knee, whatever, just block work or whatever. If I'm at the gym, I don't have blocks to use, or high blocks. I can actually have low blocks, the mat things, pad things that they have for the strongman stuff, I'm able to use for low block stuff. But being able to swap out exercises that are like complexes to ones that allow you to adjust to things that you may have equipment wise. So obviously like the snatch, you wouldn't be able to swap for anything because the snatch is a snatch and you must snatch. But block above the knee, clean pull plus clean plus jerk, I feel like that could be swapped out for the equivalent of the hangs, and just maybe having like a 1-to-1 conversion like that, of if you have block work, to have the option to switch to the hang with the same kind of reps and weight scheme, or at least similar ones. I think that would be useful. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal for someone like me to just do the hangs instead of the blocks if I'm at the gym or whatnot. But I know that would be from like the looking at the app specifically, just being able to see that it says hang instead of block, I would prefer that. But that's my preference. It's not really, I don't think, that terribly important. But anywho, so I think I talked enough about suggestions with the app. I mentioned quickly the workout. Everything went well with this workout. I was happy with the snatch triples. I just had that miss with the 113. The clean and jerk complexes were all super easy, so those weren't anything to write home about. It was only up to 115 with those. And then the rest of the workout, I did not record, but I did do glute ham raise, pull-ups, and back raises. I actually did glute ham raise and the back raises. I just adjusted how I was positioned on the glute ham raise machine or back raise machine. It's like the same machine, but just adjusted how I was on there to target more of my glutes and then more of my hamstrings, and then actually did some pull-ups, which I'm not really looking forward to doing more, but I think they'll be good for me to do. As I mentioned in the previous video, they're not really that fun to do, just because I'm heavier now, and I used to be able to do like a set of 20 when I was really light and a teenager, but now that I'm heavy and don't like doing them, then I don't do them as much, so I don't really get good at them. But, still a good exercise, and one that will probably help with my shoulders as well, my shoulder pain as well. But that's it for this one. So a couple different suggestions, quick little, well, not really a quick workout, definitely took a little bit of time, but definitely a productive workout. But that's it for now, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Thanks. Peace.